In number 7, we've got the sector AOB. The circle center is 0 or O. And so let's label that. We've got a radius of 5. Well, this OB is also going to have a length of 5. The sector angle is pi over 3. That's labeled, and it tells us there's tangents at A and B. So that means where the tangent line and the circle meet, they'll create a right angle. So we can put those in the picture. They want us to find the exact length of AP. AP is over here. And what we're going to do is, this is a regular shape, so we're going to take it and cut it in half. And see, now by doing that, we've got a right triangle, and I can do all kinds of cool stuff with right triangles. This is the opposite side of my angle. This is the adjacent side of my angle. My angle, however, is no longer pi over 3. It's half as big. So if I take pi over 3 and multiply it by 1/2, I get pi over 6. Something else to kind of keep in mind is that pi over 3 is 180 divided by 3, or 60 degrees. So half of 60 degrees is going to be 30 degrees. That's pi over 6. Anyway, let's go over here and figure out the exact length. We're going to use tangent because that has opposite and adjacent. Our angle is going to be pi over 6. I'm going to put in opposite AP and over 5. And then I multiply both sides by 5 to find out what AP is. And I get that AP is equal to 5 times the square root of 3 over 3. Now they tell us that they want the exact length, so I'm not going to round it or create a decimal. I'm going to leave it just like that. They do the same thing for the area. So in the area, I need the shaded region. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to find the area of both triangles, and then I'm going to subtract the area of the sector. I can find an area of a triangle pretty easily, and I'll multiply it by 2. That's pretty easy also. So let's go ahead and see if we can lay this thing out. First, we need both of them, so I'm going to multiply the area of the triangle by 2, and the area of a triangle is 1/2 base times height. I know that AP is 5 square root of 3 over 3, so we're going to say that that's going to be my base, and then that makes 5 the height. And all I got to do now is multiply this stuff together. Well, 2 times 1/2, that's going to equal 1, and then 5 times 5 is 25, so that's going to be 25 square root of 3 over 3. That's going to be the area of my triangle. Or actually, the angle, the area of both triangles. That's the area of 2 of them multiplied together. So now I'm going to find the area of the sector, and I just need to remember the formula, which is 1/2 the angle in radians times the radius. And I plug in the information, and I find out that the area of the sector is 25 pi over 6. So I'm going to subtract that from the area of the triangle. And I notice that I don't have a common denominator, so I create one, and that gives me 50 square root of 3 over 6 minus 25 pi over 6. If I factor out 25 over 6, well, this is going to make that 2 square root of 3 and then minus pi, and I've got an exact area. All right, I hope that helped, and thanks for watching.